Okay, so this is a group presentation by level 300 GCTU, that is Ghana Communication Technology University students offering computer engineering. And the course we are offering at the moment is software engineering. Our task at hand is to design a software that will solve a real life problem or an issue. So looking around ourselves, when we sorted out or we sought to solve a problem, the problem we decided to solve was on campus. It seems that we do share a lot of information. It's an IT-based school, and by that case, a lot of information is being shared, a lot, digital data and stuff. But then it's like we don't have one particular platform where all information concerning, let's say, GCTU is being shared. So then we sorted out that it would be best to create an app which is a social media based app centered basically on, I think, GCTU stuff that will host GCTU information, ongoing events, um, seminars that are being held in the school. We just had our SRC week last week, the rundown, everything that went on, those events and activities could have been shared and displayed or posted on this social media app. So that was the problem we decided to solve. So in that case, we had a synopsis. So I shared a synopsis real quick and then we'll go through the synopsis. So this is our synopsis. And then, okay, so this is our synopsis. So in our synopsis, we have our title. We already gave our app a name, which is GCT SocialPulse. And the resolution was, like I said, having a platform that we can basically share information. We decided to put a lot of features that will make interaction with the app very, very, say, friendly, very cool. So user profiles, feeds and posts, friendly connections, and also privacy is key. So we decided to also work on that. Now, since at the beginning of the project, we introduced this synopsis, so we won't talk too much about the synopsis, but then we would like to talk about the use case and the sequence case diagram. That is basically how the app will function and also what people can do on the app. So the use case diagram talks about the actors, that is external parties that will be on the app, and things that they can do whilst they are logging onto this social media mini app that we are creating. So for an admin on the app, it has the ability to add an account, also accounts or user profiles that are already existing based on some information he or she has, can delete these accounts. They can delete this account. Also, when there is an update on the app, the same admin has the ability to work to release the update. When someone is trying to create an account, someone is logging in, or there is a problem with someone's account, this same admin has the ability to check and verify that account and see maybe if there's a suspicious activity going on. So basically, this admin is like a moderator that checks if everything is going on very well on the app. Now, the external user, if we talk about, has some other features. That's basically who will be using the app, and that's where we try to focus more on. So the user has the ability to log in, also follow other user profiles, so that whenever there's an update or there's a post, they might receive it first, and their account info, profile pictures, profile names, all those stuff, anything related to their personal accounts, they can edit them. Now, they can also create posts on the app so that others can see and interact with the app. Sorry, the post. At the same time, they can send personal messages to and receive the same personal message from other people on the same app. Media is supported on the app, so users can upload media, whether photo or video. They can do the same thing. So basically, this is the use case diagram or concerning the app we created. Now, for the sequence diagram, that is basically what happens in the app when someone logs in. So our sequence diagram is very brief over here. We have the user, the UI, that is the user interface that we see. But what goes on behind the user interface, that's the backend. So when the user logs in, the app goes on to check in the database if the account exists. If the account does exist, then the database returns the user's info and opens the person's account, thereby giving the person more access into the app and also doing whatever he or she wants to do. Now the person has the ability to add posts, like, so at that moment, when the person is adding the post, the UI at the back end goes to create the post and saves it onto the database, and then sends a confirmation message that displays that yes, the post has been updated and can be viewed by all parties on the app. So now we would like to end with our synopsis updates over here, and then go into the actual design and see how the app works. I think Bella will take that side. So Bella, we are listening.
Hello. Okay. So this is the app GCTU SocialPulse, and this is what it looks like when you tap on it. Because we tried to test the app, I've already signed in, so I just had to tap on log in. But if it's a new user, the person would have to tap on sign up or sign in. Yeah. So this is what it looks like. This is the home page. In the home page, we have the announcement tab, where since the app will be available to both students, lecturers, and every other authority in the school, they can upload announcements, important announcements, instead of going through the stress of passing it through class reps and all that. And you also have the watch trending tab. That one has to do with what's happening on campus, just trending stuff about students, lectures, and all that. Then for upcoming events, currently in the school, we don't have heads up on like events before they happen. Usually it's either a day before that we see the flyers or the day of the program that we see the flyers. So since everyone would have this app, you can upload flyers to events even months before the program so that every student can get access to it. Then you also have past questions where anyone at all can upload past questions. Yeah. Then the food joints around campus. This one would favor the freshers a lot because coming into a new environment, you now have to ask people, oh, where can I get food to buy and all that. But once they download this app, they'll get to know the food joints around campus, the time they operate, what kind of food they sell, and then even their contact numbers and then their locations as well. Then connect with friends. You can get in touch with friends on campus and all that. But the criteria is that your friend would have to be on your contact list. You'd have to have saved the person's contact, and the person would also have to have downloaded the app. Yeah, so when you press the search button, as I was saying, you can search for friends, but the person would have to have downloaded the app, signed in, and then yeah, be on your contact list as well. So when you tap on the search button, you can input either the username that your friend gave you or how you've saved the person's contact on your phone. Yeah. And you can also search for lecturers as well, anyone you want to talk to, but the criteria still remains the same. The person would have to have downloaded the app, would have to have signed in, and then also have to be on your contact list as well. So to the chats section is just like any other, social media app where you can receive messages and then also send messages. So your receive messages would appear here, and then the messages you send as well. Your people have downloaded the app and are online as well. Things private. That's when the me part of the app comes in, where you can change your password, and then the privacy. That's where you can alter who sees whether you're that. So if you do not want anyone to know that you are on the app, you download the app and order. You can change the privacy settings such that for your name will not appear because you made a part of the social media apps. Maybe you're handling a campus page, let's say like the radio code RGH, and then you have your personal page as well. So you can switch between the two. And then you can also log out. So when you tap on log out, it takes you back to this aspect of the app, and then you can sign in again. Yeah, so that's basically it. Oh, you man,
All
please
right.
stop recording.
Um, Thanks for the design. So this will be our final deployment of the app. Thanks.